It's not every day that you find someone who cares, someone who'll stay beside you through the years.
The Brant Community Healthcare System volunteers complement the services of our professional staff, assisting with providing the best care and customer service to our patients, their families, and visitors. Our volunteers' commitment to our community helps us to achieve our mission, live our values, and meet the healthcare needs of our community. This online session is intended to give you information that you will need to feel confident about our volunteer program and to assure that volunteering with us is the right experience for you. We sincerely hope you decide to volunteer with us. Your volunteer experiences await you. Our mission: to deliver and measure the highest possible standard of healthcare in a compassionate, integrated, and fiscally responsible manner. Our vision: leading the way, exemplary care. Our values: respect. We treat everyone the way we want to be treated by displaying mutual consideration, appreciation, and communicating and listening in an open and honest way. Quality. We deliver the best possible healthcare every day through continuous learning, making decisions with accurate and timely information, and having the right resources available to provide the right service. Accountability. We take responsibility for our actions and outcomes. How can I become a volunteer? The Brant Community Healthcare System involves students and adults in our volunteer program. Students must be 15 years of age or older. Health screening. The Public Hospitals Act states that all volunteers and students complete a health review before you can begin your experience with us. The health review consists of a 2-step tuberculin skin test and a blood test. The tuberculin skin test is needed to determine if you have ever been exposed to tuberculosis. This testing will be completed in 4 separate visits to our organizational health office. A simple blood test may also be required to determine if you are immune to certain diseases, including red measles, rubella, chickenpox, and mumps. When you start the healthcare screening process, it is important that you bring your immunization record with you on your first visit. The nurse will review your immunization records and determine if you need a blood test. If you do require a blood test, the nurse will complete your test during one of your visits to the organizational health office. Reference screening. All volunteers are required to provide 2 references, a professional reference and a personal reference. The name, complete address, relationship to the reference, and telephone number are required for each reference that you list. All references will be contacted. Depending on the area that you are assigned, you may also have to complete a criminal reference check in addition to your references. Orientation and training. Volunteers will be scheduled for a volunteer general orientation and service-specific training once you are on board. As an organization, we are committed to ensuring that volunteers are provided with an orientation and training program, ensuring that volunteers feel comfortable and confident with the Brant Community Healthcare System and their role as a volunteer. Our orientation is divided into 2 parts. Part 1 is an online orientation which you may complete at home. Part 2 of the orientation is held at the Brantford General. What sort of commitment am I looking at? Volunteers are valued members of our healthcare team. It is extremely important to understand that we need you to be here when you say you are going to be here. Volunteers have a very positive impact on our patients' experience and on our employees' quality of work life. We welcome volunteers who can commit to their volunteer role with us. Our adult volunteers are asked to make a commitment of a minimum of 6 months, volunteering for a 3 to 4 hour shift once a week. Our student volunteers are required to make a commitment of 60 hours of volunteer service. Weekly attendance is mandatory. What volunteer opportunities are available at the Brantford General and the Willett? Please check our website for a list of volunteer opportunities that are available at the BCHS. We work very hard at ensuring that our volunteers are placed in a suitable volunteer experience, one that you will enjoy and benefit from, and one that will meet the needs of our organization. We truly embrace the win-win concept in our volunteer program. We may not be able to place you in your area of choice right away, but we'll attempt to place you in a shift if a shift becomes available. All of our volunteer services are developed by the manager and department and goes through an approval process with our Human Resources Department. The BCHS Volunteer Association supports the mission, vision, values, and priorities of the BCHS. The Volunteer Association work together to ensure that the needs of our patients, our staff, and our organization are met. Their presence in our hospitals are twofold. The Volunteer Association's main focus is on patient care and safety, followed by financial support to our foundation through fundraising endeavors including our gift shops, vendors programs, lottery, and other events organized throughout the year. All registered volunteers with the BCHS are members of the BCHS Volunteer Association. Their mission is to support and enhance the BCHS mission and help provide resources to improve the health care of our community.
I wish I could say all the right words to let you know how deeply we feel and the love we want to show. The difference you've made, you don't realize. Oh, don't you see, you're a hero in our eyes. 'Cause people like you make living worthwhile. Kindness unfolding in the turn of your smile.
If you have any further questions regarding volunteering at the Brant Community Healthcare System, please contact us at dq@bchs.org, hleonhart@bchs.org, or cmcomb@bchsys.org.